right, good evening and welcome to the 37th Annual Leadership Recognition Banquet. My name is Bailey Gomes, and I have the honor of serving as your MC this evening. I'd like to begin, thank you. I'd like to begin the ceremony by acknowledging that Northern Michigan University is located on the ancestral homelands of the Anishinaabe Three Fires Confederacy, an honored alliance of the Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi Potawatomi peoples. I'm proud to be here tonight with so many of Northern's accomplished leaders who have all worked to make NMU's campus such a special community. A great deal of planning and preparation took place to make this night happen, so I would like to extend a special thanks to the student designers of promotional services, the Northern Center staff, the Center for Student Enrichment, NMU Dining Services, Audiovisual Services, Printing Services, and the Leadership Recognition Banquet Planning Committee. I would also like to thank NMU President Dr. Brock Tessman, Board of Trustee members Stephen Lindberg, Gregory Sepinen, Greg Toutant, and Steve Young, as well as special guests Marie and David Blum, Linda Grant, and Lisa Kuntz for joining us tonight. As we begin the program, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Please give our guests from Northern Student Experience, NMU Dining Services, Housing and Residence Life, and the Center for Student Enrichment a big round of applause. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge and welcome family members and other special guests who are joining us virtually tonight. And most of all, thank you to all of you. Without your hard work and dedication throughout the year, tonight truly would not have been possible. And now I would like to welcome Emily Forbush from the Center for Student Enrichment up to the stage for our first prize drawings. All right. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Throughout the ceremony tonight, we will be drawing for several prizes. You have each received a ticket at the door, so please get those out and we'll begin the drawing. Our first round of prizes will include an Owala water bottle and a hot plate gift card. If your ticket is called, please come up to the front to collect your prize and then follow the ushers to have your picture taken. First up is the Owala water bottle. All right, ticket number 035298. Again, ticket number 035298. And next we have the hot plate gift card. This will be ticket number 035127. Ticket number 035127. Any takers?
No?
All righty.
Okay, moving on.
All right, our second ticket for the hot plate gift card is going to be ticket number 035153. 035. Congratulations to our winners. We will be doing 2 more drawings for prizes tonight, including the grand prize of a Nintendo Switch at the very end. You must be present to win, so please stay until the end of the ceremony for another chance to win.
All right, thank you, Emily. We will now begin the awards presentation. So how this is going to work is immediately after getting the award, we're going to ask to please exit stage left, which will be your right, and you're going to follow the ushers to the founder's room to get a photo taken, And that's going to include all individuals and organizations who receive awards, as well as the award presenters. So when we do get into the group awards, anybody from that group can come up here to accept the award. Make sense? Great. So now to kick off the awards presentation, Dr. Sean Reese Campbell, Assistant Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion, will be presenting the Spirit of Diversity Award.
Good evening, everyone. This year's Spirit of Diversity winner is an enthusiastic undergraduate student at Northern Michigan University pursuing a degree in secondary Spanish education. With a passion for fostering inclusivity, she serves as president of Diversity and Disability, a student organization dedicated to teaching self-advocacy, raising awareness about ableism, and working towards creating a supportive environment for individuals with disabilities. She also strives to build a more inclusive community both within Northern Michigan University and throughout the Marquette area. She was a two-session speaker at the United Conference, speaking both with the Diversity and Disability panel, as well as in a more intimate conversation about complex post-traumatic stress. She and the Diversity and Disability Organization coordinated with university and community sponsors to offer the Epilepsy Awareness Walk Run at the NMU Superior Dome. And she is also the ASNMU representative for on-campus apartments and can be found advocating for students at Academic Senate and other forums. Congratulations to Dana Hinckley.
Next, please join me in welcoming Lucas Abromowitz, Senior Associate Director of Admissions, to present the Allies Scholarship.
Thank you, and compliments to Dr. Tessman's great taste in dinner jackets. So it's wonderful to see everyone joining together tonight to celebrate NMU students and their unparalleled devotion to the community. I have the pleasure of representing NMU Allies, our university's staff and faculty LGBTQ+ and ally group, to present our scholarship recipient for this year. We had so many amazing students apply, and it was hard to narrow down the selection to just one student. As many of you know, reading all of these scholarship applications can instill a sense of hope in you in seeing how much students give to improve the community that we are a part of. The winner of the NMU Allies Scholarship must demonstrate documented leadership, support, or involvement in organizations, activities, or issues that promote awareness of the gay, lesbian, and transgender community at NMU. Our winner of the scholarship this year has been an embodiment of that principle on and off campus. They are the social media coordinator for Queers and Allies, NMU's LGBTQ+ student organization. They helped plan and coordinate a joint fundraising clothing drive for students between Q&A and NMU Allies in the fall semester this year. They helped Q&A budget and plan for NMU's participation at the Midwest Bisexual, Lesbian, Gay, Transgender College Conference, and they helped Q&A pull off NMU's 27th annual drag show. Off campus, they are a member of Lavender Youth Action Committee, a local queer youth group. So please join me in congratulating Shelby Good for receiving the NMU Allies Scholarship for the 24-25 year.
Thank you so much.
All right. Ashley Schaefer, Associate Director of Residence Life, will present the Dr. Alan L. Nemi Scholarship.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ashley Schaefer. I work as the Associate Director of Residence Life, and I have the honor of presenting this year's Alan Nemi Scholarship winner. Dr. Nemi was a member of the university community for 33 years. He worked as a professor, as the head of the Department of Music, and was the third Dean of Students. He also served as the first Vice President of Student Affairs. This award and $1,000 scholarship was established in 1985 in Dr. Nemi's honor by an anonymous graduate who attributed his having earned his degree and in part his success to Dr. Nemi's encouragement and support. The Alan Nemi Award and Scholarship recognizes a student leader who has contributed significantly to the Residence Hall community this past year. The recipient of the Alan Nemi Scholarship is a junior from Hastings, Michigan. She is majoring in psychology with a minor in gender and sexuality studies. She started as a community advisor in Spalding Hall this semester and will be working next year as a community mentor in Spooner Hall. She was involved in Narnia House Government from fall 2022 to fall 2023 and has been involved in Superior Edge and the Student Leader Fellowship Program since fall of 2023. She has also contributed significantly to diversity and inclusion efforts on campus through her work as the Vice President of Feminism for All last semester and the Co-President this semester of Feminism for All, as well as her involvement in Queers and Allies in fall of 2023. It is truly a pleasure to present the 2023-2024 Alan Nemi Award and Scholarship to Lynn Herron. Please give Lynn a round of applause.
Presenting the Graduating Leadership Scholarship Awards is Mandy Bonesteel, a graduate assistant in the Center for Student Enrichment.
And if anybody was wondering, this wasn't planned. Would my graduating leadership scholars please come up to the stage? So each year, NMU awards 10 leadership scholarships. Each scholarship can be renewed for up to 4 years if the student meets all of the program's requirements, and there are many. Cumulatively, the 3 graduating scholars have logged 1,072 hours into Superior Edge. And these graduating seniors are excellent examples of commitment, and they are on the path to becoming great leaders in strong communities. Our scholars unable to join us tonight are Reagan Cox. She's here with us in spirit. So I would like to present Tegan Blahowiak. And Tegan is from, hopefully I pronounce this right, Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin. And he majored in clinical lab science and pre-med. Tegan's favorite leadership memory at NMU was working as a paraprofessional for 3 years and having countless opportunities to mentor others. After graduation, he plans to work at the UP Health System in the lab and apply to medical schools this summer. Reagan, who is not with us tonight, is from Saline, Michigan, and majored in nursing. Reagan's favorite leadership memory was taking the lead on simulation labs in nursing school and helping their team care for their patient. After graduation, Reagan will be moving to Traverse City, Michigan to work at the Munson Medical Center. And we have Rose Schopfer, from Mankato, Michigan, and has majored in computer science and mathematics. And Rose's favorite leadership memory is working with other computer science enthusiast and club advisor, Dr. Andy Poe, to revive the AMC chapter. They hosted study nights, went to AMC programming competitions, and are bringing back Northern's programming competition. Rose will graduate in December because she added a second major in math, and she plans to continue working for Cal Morris Inc. and as an internal program developer. KMI is a space company based in Marquette with the goal of removing orbital debris. She's very excited to continue to be a part of their team and see what kind of things they can accomplish together. Please join me in congratulating our leadership scholars and their commitment to leadership and community during their time at NMU.
And now we would like to invite Marie Blum to the stage to present the second annual William and Josephine Balcony Community Service Scholarship. Marie and her husband David were instrumental in the creation of the scholarship, which is named after Marie's parents, William Joseph Balcony and Josephine Agnes Butkovich. They were born and raised in the Houghton area before moving to the Detroit area during World War II. To them, serving one's community and creating a place of belonging was important in their upbringing. So, in their memory, this annual Community Service Award is to be given to the NMU student who best represents these principles in thought and, most importantly, in action.
I'd like to welcome up to the stage the second recipient of the William and Josephine Balcony Community Service Award, Marcus Chittister. Okay, Marcus is a junior majoring in construction management. He epitomizes selflessness, commitment, and leadership. His journey has been far from ordinary. Starting as an architecture student at Lawrence Technical University, Marcus enjoyed the promise of a bright future with an academic football scholarship. However, a transformative summer internship with Barton Mallow redirected his path toward construction management. Despite financial hurdles and the daunting prospect of leaving behind his scholarship, Marcus boldly transferred to NMU, determined to pursue his newfound calling. As a volunteer center coordinator with the Center for Student Enrichment, he tirelessly organizes campus events and volunteer opportunities, fostering a culture of service. His leadership extends to his role as Vice President of Northern Michigan's Constructors, where he spearheads community volunteer initiatives. But Marcus's commitment doesn't stop there. He actively participates in the Student Leader Fellowship Program, preparing for a 100+ hours community service internship. For these reasons and more, Marcus is awarded the prestigious William and Josephine Balcony Community Service Scholarship. His dedication, leadership, and compassion truly embody the spirit of this scholarship. Marcus, we commend you on your outstanding contributions and eagerly anticipate the impact you will have in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now to recognize the Student Leader Fellowship Program graduates, Eric Maylard, Assistant Director of the Center for Student Enrichment.
All right. Good evening, everyone. 2 years ago, the student leaders that I am here to recognize continued the 31-year-old Student Leader Fellowship Program tradition of naming their cohort with a color. A different color, of course, from all the groups that came before. That means color choices continue to grow narrower each year. In their first meeting, the 32nd cohort chose to be the sage block. At this time, please focus your attention to the pictures of this year's graduates displayed on the screens around the room. Being selected to this program is an honor. Completing all of the program requirements is even more impressive. It takes tremendous commitment to self-development, community leadership, and social responsibility. The graduates we recognize tonight have fulfilled that commitment. To complete the program, these students attended 2 weekend retreats, completed a leadership theory and practice course with yours truly. They each engaged in a year-long mentoring relationship with a local community leader, participated in at least 15 skill builder workshops and activities, and as a capstone, they created a community service internship where they served approximately 100 hours of service. The truth is that most of them go far beyond these requirements. They show up in spaces to support their fellow student, they advocate for change, contribute to university committees, and support university initiatives. And they do all of this last year with a collective GPA of 3.7. It would be impossible to share all the details of their accomplishments, but I would like to quickly summarize some of the Sage Block internships with you. They organized and assisted Camp Star, providing grieving children and their families a safe environment and support system. They worked with university staff to run the NMU Food Pantry. They organized clubs and programs for youth at the Peter White Public Library, UP Children's Museum. They work with the Nequamanon Trail Network to provide sustainable recreational opportunities and volunteered with Special Olympics. They prioritize the need for our mental and physical health here on campus by working with the NMU Wellbeing Center, Mind Your Health, and the NMU's Center for Rural Health. They coached youth swimming, supported community events like Fresh Coast Film Festival. They started an after-school program called Start Fit, Stay Fit just down the street at Sandy Knoll Elementary. They volunteered to support fundraising and operation efforts at the Women's Center, assisted Habitat for Humanity, and the Northern Lights Child Advocacy Center. They worked to bring visibility and awareness to Bay Cliff Health Camp. They volunteered at the Refugee Development Center in Lansing, Michigan. They volunteered at softball camps and clinics, the Moosewood Nature Center, Superior Watershed Partnership. They have volunteered at the Beacon House, Fish and Wildlife Service, and helped deliver food boxes to low-income housing around Marquette County. Above all, many of these students have answered the call to step in to serve this institution in a number of different ways. Whew, I'm worn out after reading all that. Well, at this point, I think it's really important to recognize our Sage Blocks who have had a positive impact at over 35 sites and logged over 3,500 hours of community service over the past year. Sage Blocks, if you're here, go ahead and stand up so we can recognize you. Excellent, thank you.
Now, Rachel Harris, Director of the Center for Student Enrichment, will recognize Superior Edge graduates.
Good evening, everyone. Isn't Bailey doing a fantastic job? Well, I'm just so grateful to be here for this opportunity to gather with everyone this evening. It's one of my favorite events of the year, so this is so exciting that it's here and it's happening. It is heartening to be in this space and to be surrounded by the energy and achievements of all of you impressive student leaders. So as I share a few remarks about Superior Edge and our stellar graduates, please keep an eye on the screens and to acknowledge them. The graduates with Superior Edge written by their names have completed all 4 edges for the Superior Edge. That means they've completed a minimum of 400 hours and 5 reflection papers. Superior Edge is more than a student development program. It is a testament to the power of intentionality and reflection in shaping your personal journey. By engaging in activities that align with the program's 4 edges or pillars, citizenship, diversity, leadership, and real world. Each edge has specific outcomes and takes 100 hours to complete. This is not a small accomplishment. At the completion of an edge, students reflect upon their experiences again by writing a paper or being interviewed. Superior Edge is open to every student, and students can choose to complete 1, 2, 3, or all 4 edges. This past year, our graduates completed over 20,500 hours of service, and a special shout out to Brooke Pichu, who completed 3,057 hours. Brooke moved to 7th place of all-time hours logged, and if you're still going to be around next year and you're a little competitive, the first place is 4,018 hours, but who needs sleep, right? As we celebrate the accomplishments of our Superior Edge graduates, I'm filled with awe and admiration. Each graduate has dedicated themselves to the pursuit of excellence, committing countless hours to personal growth and community engagement. Through their participation in Superior Edge, they have embraced diverse experiences, challenged themselves to step outside their comfort zones, and emerged as leaders poised to make a positive impact in the world. During the fall semester, we held our annual Housing and Residence Life logging competition. Congratulations to the Cabin House in Birch West. for winning the house competition. Yeah, you can shout it out. And for the Norwood Apartments for winning the on-campus division, our on-campus apartments division. And then also during spring break, a group of Spirit Edge participants traveled to Costa Rica and added a great deal of beauty to a local community gathering by painting fun, motivating murals. I'm humbled by the dedication and resilience demonstrated by each Superior Edge graduate. Despite the many demands of academic and personal life, they have remained steadfast in their commitment to growth and service. Their achievements stand as a testament to their character, determination, and unwavering spirit. The world is brighter because of your contributions, and I have no doubt that you'll continue to inspire others wherever that path may lead. Could all of the Superior Edge graduates please stand and be recognized?
Here to award the Board of Trustees Student Achievement Awards is Dr. Chris Greer, Associate Vice President of Student Affairs and Student Success, and the Dean of Students.
Okay, so you might be thinking that Chris Greer did not understand the assignment. Where is her 1920s outfit? Well, I tried to give one to Rachel, but she says it was too short. So anyway, but you'd be wrong, because I actually do have a 1920s outfit on. Can't take the history out of the history major. I decided to celebrate women's sports by wearing a letter sweater like the ones women started wearing by themselves for themselves in the 1920s. So college teams started for women in earnest in the 1920s. So think basketball, field hockey, tennis. So prior to this, if girls wore a letter sweater, it belonged to their boyfriend. So I did add pearls, though, which I don't think they wore. But anyway, okay. So the reason that I'm here is the Board of Trustees Awards. So the Student Achievement Awards recognize the significant contributions that students have made to the quality of life at NMU through their involvement in extracurricular activities or through work in a university department. They contributed to the richness of the student experience on this campus and the quality of life beyond the university community. 80 students were nominated and completed the process, and all of them were worthy of being honored. The 2024 recipients of the Board of Trustees Awards are, please come up and stand on the stage with me so the embarrassment may begin. Erica, Layton, and Odbert, Outstanding Global Campus Student. Erica can't be here tonight, but she is watching the live stream from her home in the Eastern UP. Phoebe Martin, Outstanding Non-Traditional Student. Mackenzie Baranski, Outstanding Graduate Student. Mary Kelly, Outstanding Student of any class. Katarina Rothhorn, Outstanding Graduating Senior. Gwendolyn Feemster, Outstanding Graduating Senior. Okay, so we'll start with Erica. She's the one that's not here, but I'm waving to you, Erica. Everybody wave. Okay, thank you. She'll be so happy. Okay, Erica is from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. She's majoring in Native American Studies and minoring in Business Administration. She will graduate summa cum laude in May with a 4.0. She has accomplished this while working full-time and parenting 2 children who are 6 and 12 years old. Before starting in the Global Campus program at NMU, Erica completed her associate's degree at Bay Mills Community College in 2022. Erica worked as the Title VI Native American Advisor at the Sioux Area School District. In 2023, she was encouraged to apply for a teaching position and was successful. She is now the 7th and 8th grade life skills teacher at the middle school there. She is also the Native Youth Council Advisor. Erica says that a research methodology course she took with Dr. April Lindola was life-changing. She realized the value Indigenous minds contribute to education and the importance of Indigenous ways of knowing. This helped her realize she has much to contribute to her students and her district. Erica commented about enrolling in NMU's Global Campus Grow Your Own program. The supportive educators that I was blessed to experience encouraged me during each semester. Because of their impact on my educational life, I am driven to provide support and encouragement for younger generations of students. Congratulations, Erica. Okay, Phoebe. Wait. Thank you. Come on. Okay, Phoebe is originally from San Jose, California. She started classes at NMU in 2021. She was accepted to the nursing program and will graduate with her BSN in May 2025. She is considered non-traditional because she's older than the typical college student, although quite young to me, and a few others in the room. I'm looking at this front row right here. Oh, come on. Phoebe's personal background pushed her to look for a profession where she could truly help others. She is driven to improve the lives of her patients and the people she encounters daily. One area she is particularly concerned about is health care for overlooked patient populations and health care disparities for patients from diverse backgrounds. This led Phoebe to co-found the Multicultural Student Nurses Association in winter 2023. Phoebe has also been a member of the Student Nurses Association since fall of 22. She completed the Student Leader Fellowship Program, SAGE Block. She completed her 100-hour internship with Camp STAR, a camp that provides bereavement services for students. Phoebe worked in the campus visit office. She has volunteered at Lake Superior Life and Hospice since 22, where she is the volunteer coordinator. Congratulations, Phoebe. Mackenzie. That wasn't so hard, was it? Okay. Mackenzie is the inaugural Outstanding Graduate Student, as this award was just established by the Board of Trustees in December. Mackenzie is from Cairo, Michigan, sorry. She graduated from Oakland University in December 2021 with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. She began her studies here in fall 2022 in the Master of Science in Psychology program. Mackenzie began working as the senior student in the Experimental Analysis Behavior Lab. She conducts preclinical research and manages the lab. She also supervises the research activities of 10 undergraduate students and serves as a co-supervisor on 3 undergrad projects. Mackenzie is also the Senior Graduate Research Assistant in the Northern Center for Learning and Health. She assists in conducting clinical trials funded by the National Institutes of Health in collaboration with a research team at Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. Not too shabby, Mackenzie. The project evaluates interventions that apply basic psychological principles to combat the interrelated problems of drug abuse, unemployment, and poverty. Mackenzie is a named author of an article in a peer-reviewed journal, and she has 2 articles in preparation. She has done 6 poster presentations at an Association of Behavior Analysis state and international conferences. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Mary. Thank you. Mary came to NMU from Plymouth, Michigan in 2020 as a freshman fellow and a member of the honors program. She is a senior majoring in environmental science. Mary will be graduating magna cum laude with full honors in May with a 3.82 GPA. Mary has focused much of her energy on environmental initiatives related to food systems. Since March of 21, she has co-led the NMU Hoop House Community Garden. In the 2023 season, over 400 pounds of produce was harvested. 150 pounds were donated to the NMU Food Pantry. Mary completed the SLFP Dream Block. Her internship was done at the NMU Food Pantry, where she started the community fridge to offer fresh produce That took the food pantry to a whole new level. Mary is currently the president of Gamma Theta Upsilon International Geographical Honor Society. She has been a French tutor since 21. Mary has been the lead author of 3 articles for Conspectus Borealis, and she has been a reviewer for the journal. She has been a member of the NMU Conservation Crew since 2020. She has completed all 4 edges of the Superior Edge program. Her environmental research has resulted in 3 poster and 2 paper presentations at national conferences. After graduation, Mary will be working as an environmental protection specialist with the U.S. Department of Transportation, and then will begin grad school in fall 2025, either at the University of Michigan or Indiana University. She'll be studying environmental science and sustainability with a concentration in geospatial data sciences. I don't know what that means, but it sounds really good. Okay, congratulations, Mary. Kata. Kata left Lansing, Michigan, and came to NMU in 2020 as a Hardin Scholar and a member of the Honors Program. She is an environmental science major with a minor in Native American Studies. Kata has been heavily involved since she arrived on campus. She started writing for the Northwind and then worked her way up to copy editor, features editor, and finally editor-in-chief. Kata has been an agricultural science research technician at the Michigan State University UP Extension Center and a research assistant at a wildlife refuge in Costa Rica where she worked with olive ridley turtles. I Googled them. They are really cute. They're adorable, and they are determined reproducers. Yes. She has worked extensively in the NMU Conservation Data Lab. Kata has been a member of Gamma Theta Upsilon, the Native American Student Association, and she sings with Superior a cappella. She completed the SLFP program, Dream Block. For her internship, she worked on an oral history project, interviewing 12 LGBTQ+ alumni with the NMU archives. She finished all 4 edges of the Superior Edge. Kata will graduate summa cum laude with lower division honors with a 4.0 GPA. After graduation, she will be a community development facilitator in coastal resource management with the Peace Corps in the Philippines. Congratulations, Kata. And Gwendolyn. Gwen came to NMU in the fall of 2020 from Linden, Michigan. This was COVID time, and she almost left us because it wasn't a great place to be at that point. Lucky for us, she got involved in hall government, found friends, and planned activities to help other students and herself feel connected. This led to her being an RA for 2 years and an orientation assistant for 2 summers. She also works with the Campus Visit program. Gwen joined Phi Sigma Sigma her freshman year and has been heavily involved since. She was also a member of Women for Women, Feminism for All. Gwen got involved in ASNMU in February of 2022. By April, she was vice president. I think that's called a meteoric rise in political speak. This academic year, she served as president. In April of 22, she was chosen to represent NMU on a statewide committee charged with increasing student voting access. Perfect opportunity for a plug. Please, everyone, vote in November. Yes, please. Gwen, thank you. Gwen completed the SLFP, Dream Block. Her internship was done at the UP Children's Museum. She also completed all 4 edges of the Superior Edge program. Gwen is graduating magna cum laude with a major in political science. After graduation, she will be staying at NMU to pursue a master's in education, but she's still thinking about law school. Congratulations, Gwen. Please give these outstanding students another round of applause.
Our next award is given to honor and remember an outstanding young man, Michael D. Nunley. To the world, Mike Nunley was a member of the U.S. Olympic Education Center boxing team at NMU and one of the nation's top-ranked amateur boxers. To his friends and community, he was a tireless volunteer who gave much of his time working with youth. So deep was his love for children that his life's goal was not an Olympic medal, for which he was a contender, but to be an elementary teacher and role model for inner-city kids in his hometown of Jackson, Tennessee. Tragically, Mike lost his life in 1996 while swimming in Lake Superior. The Michael D. Nunley Individual Student Volunteer Award was created by his friends to honor his life and commitment to community service. Presenting this award on behalf of the Nunley family are his sisters Lisa Kuntz and Linda Grant.
Good evening. My name is Linda Grant, and this is my sister, Lisa Kuntz. This year's nominees for the 2023-2024 Michael D. Nunley Individual Student Volunteer Award are Allie Dorch, Danya Hinckley, Lainey Molesky, Sonny Pilto, and Luke Chamberlain. And the winner is Allie Dorch.
Thank you.
Thank you. Allie demonstrates the spirit of a true go-getter. She has not only participated but excelled in various programs and initiatives during her time at NMU. She completed over 125 hours through her Student Leadership Fellowship Program Community Service Internship, the CSI, through the Campus Vote Project, where she played a pivotal role in educating her peers about the importance of voting. Her efforts have been instrumental in fostering a culture of civic engagement and responsibility among college students. In addition to with her work through CSI, Allie has been actively involved in student organizations and campus communities. She held leadership positions in Feminism for All, ASNMU, and the Special Events Committee, where she currently serves as president. Allie is also an active member of the President's Committee on Gender and Sexuality, demonstrating her commitment to promoting inclusivity and diversity on campus. Furthermore, Allie has completed all 4 edges of Superior Edge, logging an impressive 855 hours while still maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Her dedication to community service and campus engagement is truly commendable. Allie's achievements reflect her passion for making a difference and building a sense of belonging on our campus and in the community. Please join me in congratulating Allie on all of her hard work and accomplishments during her time at NMU. Thank you.
Now presenting the award for the ASNMU Outstanding Representative is Gwendolyn Feemster, ASNMU President, and Micah Benjamin, ASNMU Vice President.
Hello, my name is Micah. I'm ASNU's Vice President, and we are here on behalf of the Associate Students of Northern Michigan University. And so this award was voted on behalf of the Executive Board, the Chair of the Assembly, and our advisors. The Outstanding ASNMU Representative is created to foster the impact, leadership, and attributes they have imposed as a representative of ASNMU. Most importantly, the will to advocate for all students. And now for our,
If Mia could come up to the stage. This year's outstanding representative goes to Mia Ahashiberg. Mia, in her time within ASNMU, has done immense things for students. She has led the initiative for the Career Closet relocation and been the lead for the program, giving a multitude of free professional outfits to so many students. She has helped organize the grad closet, giving out over 100 gowns to students for commencement. Mia takes responsibilities and is always someone we can depend on. She shows up, even when she's crazy busy with being the president of the PA club, the SLFP, volunteering at the Beaking House, or, of course, classes. Mia, despite being so busy, is always someone the representatives can go to. She showcases what ASNMU stands for in her student government activities, her extracurricular activities, and in all of her work she does with her life. She absolutely deserves to be the ASNMU Outstanding Representative, and I'm glad that we were able to give her this award.
All right, and now before Gwen leaves, she'd like to say a few words about the current ASNMU elections.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. As many of you probably know, we are currently on day 2 of the ASNMU elections. Just a quick tidbit. This is the highest voter turnout we've had in a decade for ASNMU elections. So, good things, good things. If you have yet to vote, voting for your representation is incredibly important, and I highly recommend looking into your candidates, what they stand for, and what they're running on. Additionally, I want to encourage you to vote yes on Referendum 1. Referendum 1 would increase the student activity fee by $13.88. This increase is essential to student life, as being student leaders, many of you know. The funds gathered from the fee is split between the Northwind, supporting student journalism, Radio X, ASNMU, and the Student Finance Committee. The Student Finance Committee financially supports all 287 of our student organizations. Voting yes not only will give student organizations more funding for more groups and for more events, but will directly benefit us for free concerts, speakers, movies, and large events like homecoming. Voting yes is not only supporting these groups, but the student enrichment on campus. It makes it possible to have these events continue in the coming years. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Gwen. So we do have a cool video to show you guys, and then at the end of it, if you have not had a chance to vote yet, there will be a QR code so that you can do so. Possibly. All right, so like I said, if you haven't had a chance to vote yet, you can go to the QR code on there. And while everyone is voting, I'd like to welcome Emily back up to the stage for our second round of prize drawings. And also during this time, please feel free to grab dessert or refreshments, anything else while we have this short break here.
So this round of prizes will include a Donkers gift card and a spike ball kit. Just like before, if your ticket is called, please come up to the front to collect your prize and then follow the ushers to have your picture taken. Our first prize this round is the Donkers gift card. The Donkers gift card will go to ticket number 035207. Again, that is ticket number 035207. And next up, we'll be drawing for the spike ball kit. The spike ball kit will go to ticket number 035168. Again, that is ticket number 035168. Right over here?
That's yours?
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Fantastic. And as a reminder, Dr. Brock Tessman will be drawing the winners for our grand prize at the end of the ceremony.
All right. Thank you again, Emily. We will now recognize student organizations that have made extraordinary contributions to the NMU community this year. Although we can't recognize all 287 student organizations for their efforts on campus and in the community, please know that they are sincerely appreciated and that none of them go unnoticed. Let's hear a round of applause for all of our student organizations. And now, beginning with the Residence Hall House of the Year Award, I'd like to invite Kat Hardenberg, Director of Housing and Residence Life, to the podium.
Okay, good evening. So, as she said, I'm here to present the House of the Year Award. This award, established by the Housing and Residence Life Office, is all about recognizing those residence hall communities that have taken steps to make a difference in the lives of their residents, as well as the NMU and Marquette community. This year, we received applications from 5 incredible residence hall communities. Halloween Town from Cedar Hall. Yeah. Copacabana from Hunt Hall. Real House from Birch Hall. The Hive from Cedar Hall. And Dakota House from Maple Hall. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, and this year, that honor goes to the Hive in Cedar Hall. So I'd like to invite the Hive to come forward. Yeah. So while they're on their way up, I'll give you a little bit of information about the Hive. The selection committee was very impressed with the many examples and actions that the Hive made to create a positive, supportive, and driven community. They started by focusing on creating a unique house identity, which is no easy task. But that didn't let that deter them from creating house expectations centered around respect and pride, to making tie-dyed shirts and posters for Housing's annual Labor Day kickball tournament. They showed their team spirit and unity from the get-go. Their identity was reflected in their house flag that they created as well. And a resident spoke about how that house flag hangs up in their community and remains as a symbol of their house identity. Their commitment to communication and connection is truly commendable. They've created a newsletter called The Weekly Buzz, because they're the Hive. So funny. To keep everyone informed about updates and activities and opportunities for involvement. Hive Happenings, the name of their house government, I love this, by the way, has made it a priority that every member of the community feels a sense of belonging and has a voice. And let's talk about the decision to change the house name from Borealis to the Hive. 95% of their community supported this change because they believed it reflected their values of unity and community support. On their petition for their name change, a resident wrote, quote, "I support the change to the Hive as it sends the right message. It focuses on numerous individuals supporting a greater community." Another student wrote, "Here at Northern, they encourage us to find our community and grow. as the Hive, we'd be able to break away and grow into our own community and flourish. Once the name change was approved, the House began their paint project, which now serves as a welcome to all who come to the Hive, and again serves as just another symbol of their identity. Their application for the House of the Year highlighted their impressive events and accomplishments, but what truly stood out was their sense of identity and connectedness. As Megan York, a resident, wrote, "The Hive is such a bright and supportive community. Together this year, we have found our identity. The events and projects that occur in the Hive bring residents together, and they allow us to form meaningful relationships with one another." Jillian Joseph, another resident, said, "I believe that from the beginning of the year, we have created community and friendships to last." And Gianna Raish wrote, "Our residents have tirelessly worked together to build a community where everyone has fun along with a voice. The Hive also has a chill environment where we get along and peacefully coexist. The bees are buzzing this year in the newly established Hive. Be sweet like honey and make us House of the Year, and you won't regret it." Well, so this is my big finish. We're buzzing with excitement about this decision, and we definitely don't begrudge it. In fact, we're abuzz with delight to present this House of the Year award to the blooming community of the Hive. Congratulations. Great job, you guys. From this way.
Congratulations, guys. Next, Charlie Bowers, CSE Student Organization Services Assistant, will recognize our student organization advisors and will present the award for Advisor of the Year.
Hello, my name is Shiloh Bichek, and I'm a graduating senior, currently a programming assistant for the Student Equity and Engagement Center.
And then good evening, my name is Charlie Bowers, and I am a junior and the Student Organization Services Assistant in the Center for Student Enrichment. Tonight, we are here with the honor of presenting the 2023-2024 Advisor of the Year Award. This award recognizes the individual that has gone above and beyond in their role as advisor and demonstrated their ability to create a space that is welcoming for all students within their organizations. The role of an advisor is an integral one as they provide support to all students overseen through emotional and social well-being, instilling mentor and leadership values, and allowing students to feel integrated into their own space in the Wildcat community. At this time, we would like to thank all of the advisors who are here currently by asking them to stand. We'd like to take, oh, sorry. We'd like to take the time to recognize and reflect on all of the work that they have done to support the student body as a whole. We appreciate all of the support you give to your student organizations. Thank you so much.
And now what we've all been waiting for. This advisor has risen to new heights in which the student body would describe this individual as an inspiration for the entire school and one that goes out of their way to ensure that their students embrace a full Northern experience. The 2023-2024 Advisor of the Year is Jeff Corpy, Latinx Student Union. Jeff's students were impacted by his words of acceptance and that he understood the struggles of facing privilege, identity, and success. Despite his busy schedule, since accepting his role, his students have sung his praises as one that just doesn't show up, but provides routine check-ins, leadership, and networking opportunities, shares personal experiences, and shows care and compassion amongst all of the profound qualities we strive for.
Jeff Corpy is the current Vice President of the Northern Student Experience. He has advised many student organizations over his time here at Northern. Jeff was commended on his unconditional support and respect for his students. They recognize his want to be involved with their events, from speaking at multicultural graduation to throwing t-shirts to help advertise their Unity pop-up at NMU sporting events. Jeff Corpy motivates them to pursue their passions and to be better. On behalf of the award selection committee and those whose lives he has touched, please join me again, well, us again, in congratulating Jeff Corpy.
No, it's good. I didn't know.
All right. The project of the year will now be presented by Nicole Sandoval, Assistant Director of the Center for Student Enrichment.
Thank you, Bailey. I am thrilled to stand before you tonight to celebrate the incredible achievements of our student organizations. Each year, we witness remarkable projects and coordinated by student leaders. Tonight, we honor one project that truly embodies the spirit of service that not only benefited our campus, but also supported our community. And the winner of this year's Project of the Year award goes to Nomad for their outstanding concert, Rah Rah Rock for Your Rights. Sorry, I got excited. I wanted to give him a hug. Okay, so this event showcased 4 female-fronted bands: Atticus, Sorry Mom, Cherry Glazer, and Destroy Boys, bringing the, what Nomad members would say, the riot girl genre and energy to NMU. I'd like to invite everyone to close your eyes, take a moment with me to imagine the atmosphere of that night. Picture yourself in a crowd, surrounded by hundreds of people who all gathered together to enjoy music while supporting a meaningful cause. The energy in the room is electric as the bands take the stage and fill the air with their powerful songs. You leave the concert feeling empowered and energized. Okay, you can open your eyes. What makes this project exceptional is not just the music, but the purpose behind it. Nomad organized this concert in honor of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, using their platform to elevate and showcase female voices. They also partnered with Marquette Women's Center, and they encourage attendees to donate and support people in need, while also raising over $500 for this cause. This event was not only a success in terms of its impact, but also in its reach. It was the largest and most attended event that Nomad has organized since before COVID, with over 400 attendees. None of this would have been possible without the dedication and hard work of the Nomad members. The Rah Rah Rock for Your Rights concert was a testament to the power of student-led initiatives and the impact that they can have on our campus and community. Congratulations to Nomad for their outstanding achievements.
The Diversity Event / Project of the Year Award will be presented by Dr. Chet DeFonso, Associate Professor of History.
I have the great honor of presenting the award for the 2023-24 Diversity Event or Project of the Year. This award recognizes an outstanding effort by a student organization to plan, promote, and implement a single project or event during the year that promotes the understanding, appreciation, and embracing of diversity. The events that have been nominated for the Diversity Event or Project of the Year are Diversity and Disability, the Disability Awareness and Education events, and the Latinx Student Union's Dining Takeover. The recipient of the 2023-24 Diversity Event Project of the Year is Diversity and disability and diversity, disability awareness and education events. Would the members in attendance please come up on stage to receive their award? Diversity and disability truly lives up to their name. They are honored this evening for an entire academic year's worth of events. This has been their first year of operation, and we're certainly hopeful that this becomes an NMU tradition. Once a month, Diversity and Disability hosts a table in Jamrich Hall where members of the group distribute information about a particular disability and the individuals who identify with those diagnoses. As a member of the group wrote, in doing so, we've found that talking about disabilities is a great way to destigmatize the word disabled and the negative connotations that people so often perceive with it. Over the course of the school year, we've met so many people who have diverse experiences as a person with a particular disability. And this allows us to widen our perspectives to better support and educate others. Members of diversity and disability meet regularly throughout the year, gathering information, preparing handouts, and making ribbons that they distribute to those who stop by their table in Jamrich to inform themselves and share their own experiences. Already in the 2023-24 academic year, the group has distributed over 1,000 ribbons and is on course to meet their goal of passing out 1,250 ribbons by the end of the winter semester. Deaf awareness, epilepsy, mental health, autism, developmental disabilities, these are some of the topics that have been illumined through their efforts. So please join me in giving a hearty round of applause to the members of Diversity and Disability.
The Community Service Award will be presented by Success Advisor Simon Maish.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure tonight to present the Community Service Award. The Community Service Award recognizes an organization that has demonstrated the highest degree of volunteer service contributions to the surrounding UP communities during the academic year. Factors such as quantity and quality will be considered. The award can also be given to an organization that has done one outstanding project. The nominees for the 2023-2024 Community Service Award are College Democrats, Criminal Justice Association, and Northern Michigan Constructors. The recipient of the 2023-2024 Community Service Award is the Northern Michigan Constructors. Would the members of the NMU Constructors who are in attendance please come forward to accept your award? Oh, sure. I knew that. I knew it. Okay, I don't know which one of you wants it, but here you go. Congratulations. Are we all here? We're going. Okay. Northern Michigan Constructors is an organization that was founded and continues to run on the idea of giving back to NMU and the surrounding community through volunteer projects. Over the past academic year, Northern Michigan Constructors has completed 7 different volunteer projects, with 2 more projects being completed by the end of the year. By the end of their last project, an estimated 1,150 man-hours will have been spent giving back to the community in various acts of service. To put that in another perspective, that is just shy of 47 full 24-hour days. So not like an 8-hour day, like 24-hour days continuously for 47 days. Some other projects include hosting a UP Construction Skills Challenge, where UP high schoolers have the chance to showcase their skills and win prizes, along with the collaborative effort of taking the old Vandeman Arena floor and creating commemorative squares for the volleyball team to sell as a fundraiser for their team. Northern Michigan constructors recognize that everyone has different skills and abilities. They strive to utilize their own skills and abilities to give back to the area that they love and cherish. Besides the purchasing of materials, the NMU Constructors projects are free of charge to the partner. The organization supplies the tools, labor, design assistance, and certain materials if necessary. In total, an estimated $11,000 has been saved with their partners in just labor fees alone. They take extreme pride in their quality of work, and in the off chance that there's an issue with something that the organization has worked on, they will go back and fix it to ensure proper satisfaction. Although organization numbers dwindled around the start of COVID-19, they have since seen a significant increase in participation and only hope to continue growing. Please join me in congratulating the Northern Michigan Constructors on their hard work and accomplishments this year. Congrats.
And now, Mary Brundage, Associate Dean of Students, will present the award for Event of the Year.
Thank you. The Event of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding effort by an organization to plan, promote, and implement a single program or event during the year. The nominees for the 2023-2024 Event of the Year Award are Alpha Psi Omega for UP Day of Theater, Campus Cinema and Special Events Committee for Barbenheimer, Northern Arts and Entertainment for Comedy Night with Michael Blostein and Case Rasso, Platform Personalities for an event with John Green, Primetime Productions for Build-A-Buddy, Special Events Committee for Mocktails on Vinyl, and Student Nurses Association for Charity Ball. And the recipient of the 2023-24 Event of the Year Award is Platform Personalities for an Evening with John Green. An Evening with John Green is a perfect example of the collaboration and partnership that exists at NMU. Our student groups excel at putting on events and getting students connected. However, partnering with the university department takes an event to a whole new level. The NMU Wellbeing Center was interested in bringing a speaker to campus who could touch on the topic of mental health, so they reached out to Platform Personalities for help. Partnering for an event meant a bigger budget, and a bigger budget meant a more popular speaker. With an increased budget, Platform Personalities knew that John Green, who is committed to destigmatizing mental illness, would be a win for the university. Through his young adult books, John Green incorporates mental illness into his storylines, and through his YouTube videos is open about his struggles with mental illness and mental health. The timing of this event created some challenges for the group. Due to the semester break, Platform Personalities was unable to promote the event as they normally would. Even though they could only rely on social media and word of mouth, news of the event spread quickly. An event with John Green ended up being a sold-out event, filling the Northern Center ballrooms to their capacity of 995 people, and not one more, right?
There was the biggest turnout for platform personalities since pre-COVID times. Members of Platform Personalities hope that the success of this event will show the student body the quality of events that can take place at NMU with additional funding, and appreciate the support of NMU Wellbeing Center for this event. Please join me in giving Platform Personalities a round of applause for their outstanding effort to plan, promote, and implement an evening with John Green.
We'll do a picture after. Okay. We've now reached the most anticipated awards of the night, the presentation of the top 2 honors that NMU can give to student organizations. First, Cindy Pavla, Assistant to the President for Strategic Initiatives, will be presenting the award for University Supported Organization of the Year.
Good evening. I can't stand too close to Bailey because, color-wise, we might cause a retina issue or something. So I'm excited, as always, to be one of the ones who gets to present one of the most anticipated awards of the year. It's very exciting in my life. I do want to say, as an alum, as a member of the administration, as a member of the Marquette community and the Upper Peninsula, we are so proud of all of you. You represent us really, really well. So it is my pleasure tonight to represent the Organization of the Year for the University-Sponsored or Supported Organization. The University-Supported Organization of the Year recognizes a group that receives substantial support from Northern Michigan University, has a campus-wide mission, has built a solid organization, and does an excellent job of performing its defined duties. And we've got great nominees, as we do every year, and I think they're all winners, but they only give me one plaque to hand to somebody. So here are our nominees. Campus Cinema. Northern Michigan Artist Discovery, which is Nomad. Platform Personalities. Primetime Productions. Special Events Committee. WUPX Radio X. And the recipient of this year's University-Supported Organization of the Year is Radio X. So obviously, as somebody who started my own media career here at Northern, I always get excited when a media group wins. So WUPX has played a very special role in the Northern Michigan University campus for more than 5 decades. They're 52 years old. Well, not these kids, but the radio's 52 years old. And I remember it in myself as an NMU student back when it was WBKX for some of those of us who are a little older in the room. Since its very first day of airing in 1970, Radio X, which can be found at 91.5 FM, if you haven't listened to it, you'll want to try that out, 91.5 FM on the dial, has been an active student organization contributing to the quality of life at Northern, both on and off campus. In fact, it operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 12 months a year. To do that requires an incredibly large number of students involved with the radio station. In fact, there are about 40 DJs and covering a wide variety of music genres, talk shows, variety shows. You've got a little bit of everything. There's something for everyone on WUPX. But the radio station just doesn't stop at radio shows. They're very involved in hosting concerts, events, and benefits. They've done so this year, they've done so in the past years, and we thank them for all that they do to bring really exciting activities to NMU. And just as important as the creative and truly entertaining daily shows put on solely by the talent of these NMU students who make up WPX Radio. So please join me in congratulating Radio X on their many accomplishments this past year for which they've been selected the university-sponsored Organization of the Year. Congratulations. Oh, here's the hardware.
And finally, here to present the 2023-24 Organization of the Year Award, Jeff Corpy, Associate Vice President of Northern Student Experience and Advisor of the Year.
Okay, I got a few things before we get to the award. Latinx students, it's been one of the pleasures of my career getting the chance to work with you. So thank you, and thank you for all the work you get to do for our students in this campus and leaving a lasting impact like you have the last few years. To my mother, who watches this every year from San Antonio, Texas, you're not always thrilled that I'm beginning my 26th year of college. But as you can see, I get to be surrounded by just incredible people, talented, just beyond brilliant students, more so than I could ever be. So I'm in good hands, Mom, and I hope you're enjoying the program. Why would I ever want to leave here? Can't talk about my mom without talking about my wife. Yeah. Thank you for giving me the space to do all you let me to do, to be a college student 26 years after coming here, and all while being a upstanding leader on this campus yourself. And then to everyone in the room, I remember the first time coming to this leadership banquet was about like 2000-ish. And I remember about this part in the banquet sitting there and thinking I'm in the wrong room. I don't deserve to be in the chair that I'm in, seated around like just incredible people, right? But you earned your chair. You earned it with like just giving your heart and soul to the people not only around your table, but people that you don't even know, like you've had an impact on. And so you're just amongst wonderful people, and your way to continue to earn that is to put more people around your table next year, to pay it forward, to give people who aren't in this room this year a chance to be in this room next year. So let's fill this room next year. Let's make it so that we have to build a wing on the new Northern Center to fill. We have the money for that, right? But that's how you pay it forward. So give people those opportunities, pay it, and give people a chance, okay? On to the award. All right, here we go. So it's my pleasure tonight to present the Organization of the Year Award. The Organization of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding student group that has built a solid organization and has achieved success in accomplishing its goals. The nominees for the 2003-2004 Organization of the Year Award are Alpha Gamma Delta, Alpha Psi Omega, Art Therapy, Diversity and Disability, Divest NMU, the Fisheries and Wildlife Association, Hoop House, the Northern Michigan Constructors, Phi Sigma Sigma, and the Quiz Bowl team. And the recipient of the 2003-2024 Organization of the Year Award is Hoop House. Will the members of Hoop House who are in attendance please come forward to accept your award? So the Northern Michigan University Hoop House exists to promote the production of sustainable and locally grown food while providing educational and research opportunities for students, faculty, and staff in even the greater Marquette community. Hoop House is a gem of a learning center with the aim of improving food security and sustainable agriculture while serving eaters of all ages who are curious and concerned about where their food comes from. The Hoop House faced considerable challenges this year. Sandy soils and increased foot traffic led to bed erosion, which had an impact on their food yield. To combat this, Hoop House members made some on-the-fly structural improvements to the beds and increased their composting efforts by collecting produce and yard scraps, which yielded 10 full wheelbarrows full of compost. Even through this challenge, their quick adaptations allowed Hoop House to harvest over 450 pounds of produce, which included bell peppers, jalapenos, Hungarian wax peppers, collard greens, kale, tomatoes, potatoes, cabbage, leeks, green onions, and herbs, of which 170 pounds were donated to NMU's food pantry. That is incredible. Hoop House has also held recipe workshops, put on programs in the residence halls, hosted classroom visits from the Intro to Sustainability class, worked closely with partners in the local community such as Pileated Farms, MSU North Farm, Seeds and Spores Family Farm, and the Partridge Creek Farm. Hoop House's work was felt far and wide in the farming community, and they served as educators for many of our local multi-generational farmers. It should also be mentioned that the work of Hoop House is a 365-day endeavor. Their work does not go on hold over holiday breaks or spring break, and especially in the summer. The success of Hoop House is based on the level to which their members volunteer. Between last summer and fall, 65 members volunteered for a total of 740 hours. It's clear Hoop House's contributions could be felt all over NMU and in the Marquette community, but the impact of Hoop House could especially be felt in the good hearts of each of the members. As one member said it best, the NMU Hoop House means community to me. There's a certain feeling of fulfillment I experience when I take ownership over the production of my own food, a feeling that I can't quite find anywhere else. Being involved with Hoop House has certainly changed my life. Please join me in congratulating Hoop House on all of their hard work and accomplishments from this last year.
Congratulations to all of tonight's winners. For tonight's closing remarks, please welcome Dr. Brock Tessman, President of Northern Michigan University.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, Bailey. Great job, by the way. I don't know that I have anything I can say after tonight. I suppose it's one of the drawbacks of going last in like a program like this. I am not an overly emotional person. If you've been around me enough, you know that I guess sometimes I'll say that there are like 4 things that can make me tear up and cry a little bit at least. And so one of them is, you know, the Detroit Lions. A second thing, my dad, you know, who I love very much, who lived with Kristen and I for a little while, who's passed away and, you know, didn't get a chance to meet our girls. But that sometimes gets me thinking a little bit. And then watching our girls run. I used to run. I guess I still run a good bit, but running was kind of my life. And so seeing them run and like kind of seeing a little bit of me in that is really special. And then getting to the point, commencement has been like the 4th thing that I will usually talk about. And you know, don't look too close at me during commencement because sometimes you'll catch me tearing up. So I thought I would be stuck at 4, but damn Cindy Pavila and Jeff. So The other thing you'll find out about me, I usually try to make some distracting joke if I start to get emotional. So how about that switch that we're going to get away in a second? It's amazing, yeah. I can't like have switches or computer games because I love games so much that if it was that easy to play, I would just spend all my time playing and probably lose my job. But I'm glad someone else is going to get a Nintendo Switch tonight. Anyhow, so tonight, I've been here. We've been here, for more than a year now, like a year and a bit. And so we've done the whole circle of events. Like this is the second time through, and you only get to say this about one event. Because there can only be one. This is my favorite event of the entire year at NMU. And like, why is that? I mean, I think probably you all would understand why. First of all, I mean, it's kind of nice to have everybody. The place looks sharp. I mean, we all kind of, nice jacket, Lucas. It's pretty fantastic. And shout out, by the way, to Alina Zhang, who did, I think, a lot of the design work for tonight. So that part is great. It's a nice change of pace during a busy time. Obviously, it's also the people that are in the room, and I'll get to this, y'all students in a second, but your advisors, our board of trustees, our guests who came from out of town to present various awards and who support various awards. That's part of what makes tonight my favorite event of the year as well. But I think the thing that makes it truly kind of hit home for me is that this event, the things we recognize, the people that walk up here on the stage, I mean, the emotions that are expressed, like this is what Northern is all about. And I lack the eloquence to figure out exactly what the right words are to express, what Northern is all about, but I don't know why it is. Just recently been getting asked a lot about, why we have so much emphasis on well-being and diversity and inclusion, and why we're kind of investing so much in that and devoting so much time and energy to that. And I kind of, if I'm asked at the wrong time, I almost kind of get pretty frustrated. I want to respond pretty bluntly, but it's like, it's so self-evident to me that this place is special in all sorts of ways, but it's about, you come here and you find your purpose, or at least you start to find your purpose, and then you find your people, right? And so the organizations and the causes that are supported by all of the different organizations that are kind of on display tonight. I mean, there's so much purpose behind all of that, in the Superior Edge or platform personalities, our Latinx Student Union. I won't go any further down the list because then it's about who I left out instead of who I named. But and it's about purpose, right? And that's so important. And I think for whatever reason right now in this world, it's kind of harder for us to all find our purpose or be reminded of it on a daily basis. And so I feel very proud that this place, I think, helps our students and actually helps our employees, myself included, find some more about their purpose. And then the people part of it. I mean, I just don't know like what to say. And Mary's not here right now. She's sitting behind Kristen, and I'm glad, because I think that would be another emotional moment. But like, I grew up in Plymouth, okay? Down the street from where Mary grew up. And I just don't know what I did to end up in a place where like I can stand here as president and be listening to everything that young woman has done, not just because of Northern, but supported by Northern, and to just kind of think about like what it would have meant to me as a kid to just feel like, okay, you're going to end up in that role and be able to work in a setting where you hear about these amazing people on a daily basis. And tonight, we celebrate all of this excellence. And it's just an endless list of excellent achievements. But the thing that's hidden underneath all of it is a little bit of what you mentioned, Jeff, which is I bet everyone here, no matter how amazing your achievements or how much you're celebrating tonight, it's all about like finding your people in their imperfections and understanding like our warts and wrinkles and the times that we have serious needs or make bad decisions and we get picked up by the people that we know here. And There's something very special about Northern in that respect, and you notice it right away if you spend more than a minute or two here. Kata, since I'll just, I guess, take the two student stories from my table, but Kata, you talked about in some conversation the fact that there's some value in a chance at Northern to be kind of a bigger fish in a smaller pond. And actually, that's really true in lots of ways. You get to dive in and become an organizational leader or start research or get out in the community and make a difference sooner here maybe than somewhere else. And I don't disagree with you, but that's not exactly how I think about it. I'm like, to me, damn it, it's not like that you're choosing to be a small fish in a big pond or a big fish in a small pond. Northern, okay, we're all fish at Northern, but we're unique. We're a unique fish, and we're vibrant, and we're inspired, and we're challenged. We're an ourself fish at Northern, and the pond, like what is the pond? I don't know whether it's big or it's small. I know sometimes it's murky, sometimes it's hard to swim in, but that pond is also a place that we flourish, we develop, and again, we find our purpose and we find our people. I feel so lucky to be here tonight, sharing this evening with you all. And Jeff, I can't wait, 20 years from now to be able to sit down and talk about, my first leadership recognition banquet. So, thank you. And then I also have to tell you, I'm pretty darn excited to hand out this Nintendo Switch, and I never underestimate, how much we all as Yoopers or honorary Yoopers love a good giveaway at the end of an event. So thank you so much for attending tonight. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all the nominees. Thank you to the advisors. Thanks again to our board members for attending. Keep muscling through the end of this semester and academic year. I cannot wait to see you all at commencement and tear up again. So thank you very much.
All right, so with that being said, Emily, let's get on up here and do that final drawing.
So our grand prize of the night is the Nintendo Switch. Once again, if your ticket is called, please come up to the stage to collect it and then follow the ushers to have your picture taken. So our grand prize winner of the Nintendo Switch is...
You're going to make me read this? I'm going to have like one happy person and 700 unhappy people at me. Okay, that's bad politics. Okay, 035078. Woo!
All right, now please sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's video presentation composed of excellent photos submitted to the Center for Student Enrichment from another fantastic year. Please feel free to clap, whistle, and make some noise for your organization's slides and be proud of all the work you've done this past year. Thank you for all the hard work you've accomplished this year. I would also like to give a huge shout out to Kara Camps for all her talent and hard work that went into putting that video together. All right, let's give one final round of applause for everything you've done this year. You should all be very proud of your accomplishments. Thank you all so much for attending this evening and for all that you do to make NMU such a special place. Have a wonderful summer, and we look forward to seeing your accomplishments next year.